Oh, sorry.
Hello, everybody. Hi, you Jane. Hi, you Sarah. Hope you're doing well, guys. Thank you for staying with us.
Hey, everyone.
Late. We're about 10 minutes late, or no more, nearly quarter of an hour late. I'm so sorry.
They're not really. They said, fuck this, I'm not going live tonight.
It's all Lois. She wanted to pay why it's not. Obviously, we don't get paid anyway. So she agreed with us, and we knuckled it out that way. So yeah. So, this evening we're just going to be talking shite. No, we always talk crap, but we're going to be talking about I don't know, anything and everything really.
The first thing that pops up.
If you're any pop noises on there, hi Jamie, hope you're doing well. If you're any pop noises on here, that'll be Viv farting because she had curry last night. Fancy telling me that you've eaten curry last night before you went on.
And it was curry.
Hi Eric.
Hey Eric.
Eric's wearing lipstick. Look.
Where is it? Oh yes.
Lipstick on my collar.
Told a tale on you.
Hey Parker.
Hey, very welcome, Jane. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very, very, very much.
Thank you.
Here. So this evening, what should we chat about? Nonsense, rubbish, all that stuff. I've got a good idea. Let's talk about technology and how crap it is a lot of it.
Let's talk about
paranormal. That's next week's one, isn't it?
Next week's, yeah.
It's next
week.
Lois.
Please tell me we're not speaking about technology. I'm technology.
No, don't worry, we're not.
Next Tuesday subject, Lois, is
ghost tech.
Oh, fuck my soul.
Used for communicating with the other side.
This is all the technology you need. Get yourself
allegedly. A yeah, these are all the technology you need. These and these.
Dan's just literally taking the words out my mouth. All you need is yourself. You don't need anything else. Why spend thousands?
Exactly, Lo. Can't say time. Sounds like me, that Jane. I'm like that. I'm inept when it comes to technology.
Yeah, Eric's a tech man. He's going to be in his element.
Well, I don't think we're talking about tech tonight, though. You are next week. You're on next week, definitely, Eric.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what are we talking about tonight, then? What should we chat about tonight? What crap should we chat about tonight, paranormal?
Well, it's something that's been getting on my goat.
Is it me?
Recently. No. It's just, I don't know. It's how everyone thinks they're better than the other and the shit don't stink and the terminology expert again. I'm hearing that and I'm thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, will you piss off with that word?
I've had to refrain myself from a few posts recently on Facebook where people are classing themselves as expert, and I'm having to bite my tongue because I think nobody in this field's an expert. I don't care if you're the top dog in the paranormal, you're not an expert. I don't care what you say.
It's like an expert on what? Explain to me what they're an expert on. You know, it's like I used to have a friend years ago, and he used to keep banging on about how when he was at university in his degree, and we asked him what his degree was in, and he went with science. It's like, well, that's a pretty broad area.
Yeah.
So what do you mean science? There's lots of different sort of wings of science and branches. It could be anything. But he couldn't answer us, so it led us to believe that he didn't have a degree in the first place. But this is the thing. I think as well that a lot of people that try and push forward this idea of how great they are and not what they've achieved and how well versed they are in the paranormal, same as most fields in life, generally aren't. They generally aren't.
I'm an expert in farting.
Oh yeah, you're good at that. You got a degree in everything.
No, just farting.
But that's the thing, isn't it? People that profess to be something generally aren't. You know, it's like if somebody said to me before, "I can speak fluent French." You can bet your bottom dollar they can't. And yet I've had people say to me, "Well, I speak a tiny bit of French," and yet they're bloody fluent in it.
Hey, pain in the arse.
That must be for you, Lo.
She's talking about you, Dan. Where she forgot was that wanker.
Hi, Rita.
No, what really, hiya, Robert. No, what really boils my piss is people that come into the paranormal, right? And that start off with the best intentions and they get a wee bit of attention and then the feed starts growing, and then suddenly, before you know it, it's like they look
Hi,
down
Dean.
upon people. Hi, Dean. They look down upon the people and their followers, like followers that have been there for the beginning,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
just kind of like, what the actual fuck? Because without them, you'd be nobody. Let's remember that straight.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that's why I'm really, as I say, I would rather be a no-name paranormal investigator, quite happy coming doing podcasts, being with my viewers,
But you know
rather
that
than being.
he says that Rob says, I'm going to call him Rab. Rab says that not experts, they are professionals.
I wouldn't even say they were
I
professionals.
think you
Professionals
can.
in
I
what?
think what it is, professional is something you can be professional in. So you can be professional about the way you go about things, or the way. Hi, you there, Cliff. Hope you're well. I think it's professionalism as to how you address something.
How you conduct yourself more than anything in the world.
Exactly.
It's how you treat
but
others.
Yeah, but you're right. There's no expert. I mean, I think the closest thing to expert would be somebody like a parapsychologist, but then they would only be expert in aspects of the field. So they'd be experts in theoretical of this, rather than only theoretical, because we haven't got anything physical to prove. Otherwise, have we?
Well, I'm expert farter. Lois can vouch for me, and Lois is an expert farter.
Yeah, and I'm expert in talking bollocks.
Yeah, you just talk farts.
Talk shy.
So we got a question in the chat from Sarah. Good question,
Right.
actually.
Hi, yes, Sarah.
I have a question. Is there a more active time of the year or season? Your thoughts?
I don't think so, to be honest. I think that different places, different activity. I think that maybe different places have different forms of activity at different times of season. Maybe it ramps up in certain places and areas. But overall,
if conditions are right, maybe.
Yeah, but that activity is there 24/7. All activity is there. If you globally, it's there all the time. So I don't think anything. No.
I think it depends on a lot on the energy, and it depends. I've always said this. It depends on the energy and who you're with. Because if you're with a team and you've got a strong bond, good energy. See if you're just with a group of randomers, it don't work.
No.
Yeah. It's like me and Dan when we go out. Shit happens when other people join that mix and disrupt that energy that's going on between them. We get nothing.
And we've had crazy stuff when we've just been you and I, haven't we? Amazing stuff. Well, it's just been you and I.
I swear, people would think that we make this shit up because it's just been me and you, and there's not a third person.
We can't show it because,
So Dean says here, I'm still learning every day in the paranormal field. Let me give you a piece of advice, Dean. Get a bloody torch.
I think that's applicable. That's applicable to life, isn't it?
Get a torch. I bet he'll laugh at that. I keep telling Dan that.
I totally missed all that because my internet froze. You guys froze with Dan's face and so serious looking. I was like, okay.
See, that's where you're going wrong, Jamie. You should be taking. You shouldn't be taking rods. You should be taking equipment and cameras.
Yeah, take a torch.
He's right. He's right.
No, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Dude, I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Breeding season.
Do you know, we had a very interesting conversation on Frighteners on Friday about frequency, right? And I must admit, every time the boys talk about it, I used to roll my eyes, right? Because I never ever grasped it. So what I did on Friday was, for nobody that watched the show, I'll give you a long story short, I let the boys run it, right? I let Ian and Bri take over, right? And I just sat there because these guys know more about frequency. Now, that's the one thing that I said about on Friday was, if I don't know a subject, I'll put my hands up. And I'm not ashamed to come on a line and say, I don't know about that subject, right? So when they were sitting and the guys were talking about frequency, right, they kind of were getting inside my head, and I was thinking, frequency is absolutely everywhere if you think about it, like natural disasters, like everywhere. And Bry's really got me thinking about frequency. Is it it needs to be a certain frequency for activity to happen?
But
None of
Oh,
it used
everything's
to.
frequency.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
have
scientific fact. Everything's frequency.
you have man-made frequency, and then you have natural occurring frequency. Some mediums call it vibration. Everything vibrates. That's another word for frequency. So if you look at, for those that are a bit more on the spiritual side, they would call it vibration. Everything is vibrating. Everything gives off a frequency. Even this thing in my hand gives off a frequency.
Everything is. Nothing is
Yeah,
material as
so,
such, is it? Not the way that
but
we
it's
perceive it to
interesting.
be. Everything is
Definitely
frequency.
interesting.
Everything is held together. Molecules and everything held together purely by the balance of the frequency. If you take the frequency away, you can destroy it, or not destroy, but you can change.
The thing is, Jamie's got a frequency, because when we go out investigate with Jamie, his frequency gets very loud, and it's quite funny.
He's frequently annoying. Is he coming on, the bugger? He said, "Oh, sorry, we'll not come on. We'll not come on. Get your ass on here if you can."
No, he means like come out investigating.
Oh, okay.
He's bloody doing what he's told.
He is.
Bend him like a pretzel.
Yeah, I get in trouble for asking to be on Lois, but yeah, again, sorry. I've never gave you any bother.
I'll be honest with you, Eric. I wouldn't want to be on Lois.
Lois knows about that one. Keep me fucked. No, I don't mind you coming on, Eric. You're welcome anytime, pal. Anytime.
So, yeah. So these experts are just it just won't go, and it's not just paranormal. It is just in life. Oh, I'll do that. I'm an expert at doing that. Oh, I'll do this. I'm an expert. So I'll piss off with your expert and your expertise.
Oh, I know. That annoys me. Well, we do it this way. Well, why can't you do it? Just try different ways. No, we do it this way. And have you had much success? Well, none. Well, let's try another way then. Let's see if we can get something else different. But
it's a bit rude, though, isn't it? Don't you think, Lois, when they tell you like? I think it's rude.
I do. I think as well. See, I've seen it in many investigations. Not just like mine, but in lives where I've seen people just like they're terrible for it when you're trying to do something, and they just come in and overtake what you're doing, and you're just like, and then I can always remember that crazy lady, as I call her, the one that I worked with in my first ever ghost hunting team, pure shouting at me and the team leader about protection and how we should know better, and she's an expert in that. Fuck off, love. Just I hate that word. It's annoying. It's downgrading and all, because a lot of people don't realise is if you're starting an investigation and you've got somebody that's never ever did investigations and you're giving it the big yee-haw, that could be quite off-putting to that person and actually quite condescending. That makes the person not want to come back out, because that's what happened to me kind of when I went with that team at first, was because of that, and I thought, I don't really want to do this.
But the thing with protection is it only means anything if it means anything to you.
Yeah.
It's only got any credibility or strength if you believe in it, or and the thing is as well is that what about people that don't want protection? Some people are quite happy to turn up. Well, that's down to them. You can't.
I love bringing stuff in with me. I wish they'd just pay the fucking rent.
It's like, I'll just say throw down to the wolves. If anything's going to go happen,
might
just
as well.
chuck him in front. Just chuck him in front and just leg it.
I know, you're just like, whee!
I do worry in an investigation because I'm the fattest and slowest one there. So if crap kicks off, I'm at the back.
Actually,
I roll into a ball like a hedgehog.
I made you walk next to me. I said, not in front of me, not behind me, next to me.
That's right. That's right. But I go like a hedgehog. I just roll into a ball if I find dangers.
You should get yourself a walker, Dan.
What was that, Lo?
Get yourself a walker. Just where you can sit and
I want to get a jacket with spikes on it. So when I roll into a ball, it just completely covers me. That will stop anything paranormal getting through.
All right, hedgehog. Dan.
You can buy those.
Sonic. Hardly.
You can buy those trainers with the spikes on, but they're very expensive.
You can buy them, yeah.
But yeah.
Oh.
What you do, work at, they're always That is so true, Robert.
Yeah, it's absolutely, Robert.
If there's one dick about, there's a handful of dicks about. That's what
They
my
come in.
attitude is.
They come in
pairs.
gangs.
They come in all sizes and all.
They do.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Faster
Yeah, but
than the
unfortunately,
slowest.
Bill, I'm always the slowest.
I do think we're looking at too high frequencies though, as we vibrate at 7.5.
Do you know what I think the thing is the 7.5 is obviously a scale we've given ourselves, but
What happens to the woman that goes shopping in Tesco's that's got her love eggs in? How much is she vibrating? And what's her frequency?
I don't know. But I stood next to her once and she broke my glasses. All the lenses cracked.
You laugh, but some people do that sort of thing,
Even the
weirdos,
most.
Exactly, Eric.
Yep.
It's normally the morons that tell you that they're experts.
That's Jamie.
You just sat there laughing.
Jamie.
Fair boy.
Jamie, check your messenger, will you? Oh dear. Oh, it does make me laugh, Jamie. He's a brilliant guy.
Yeah. It does make you question that, doesn't it, when you see some people? How did you beat all the others? It's true.
Yeah, but then if you're the fastest and you run and you leave, the one at the back that gets all the action, doesn't it?
That's true. If I equate myself in a horror film, I'll be the first one to die.
Dan, as much as I would love you, if I was asked to sacrifice some cunt, you would be the first one that I'd put right under that bus.
I'm sure most of my family, if not all of my family and friends, would think the same way.
See, if we had to go and investigate.
As much as I think I don't agree with them, sadly I do.
You know, our investigation will be something like Scary Movie, that film Scary Movie. That'll be our fucking investigation.
Yeah.
The scene that always makes me laugh is
It'd be me and a bloke with the knife.
The thing is, I'd be like one of them horror films where you think it was me that got killed at the beginning, but actually it's me that's the demon, or me that's the ghost, or the monster, or the murderer.
You're the one doing it, yeah.
Doing it, yeah.
I knew you were a creepy bastard.
That's exactly, Bill.
From
exactly.
about 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. The upper limit in average adults is often closer to 15 to 17.
So there's a vast expanse beyond.
There's always a lot of Hey! He's talking about action at the back.
He's talking about Lois again. She lost a lot of back action, I've heard.
Oh!
Yeah, but be careful. Be careful because she's got crabs. According to Tony Stubb.
I was just quite...
They're ginger crabs, you can see them.
I'm too busy spreading my crabs everywhere.
You buy something called crab paste for that. I'll be one out with a kill.
Rita says, "Ooh."
Neighbour, you're rolling your eyes, Rita.
Oh dear. That's because of the ginger crabs, maybe.
Ginger crabs.
That's what it is.
What colour are the crabs, though? No, normal crabs. What colour are they?
I don't know. I'm assuming red, tiny little red things. I'm assuming.
Hello,
Parker.
Hello, you all right?
Hey,
Hello,
okay.
mate. How you doing?
I'm all right, you?
Yeah, great, mate. Just joining slagging off Low.
That's why the bastard wanted me on. It wasn't for anything else.
I miss you so much, Low.
Parker, what colour are crabs? Do you know? Crabs. That you catch crabs.
Socially diseasable crabs.
Probably brown.
Brown.
Scratchy, itchy crabs.
They're brown.
I don't know.
They're not red, Dan. They're brown.
Are they brown? Are they?
I don't know.
But why would... Right, here's so random, right? But with crabs, right, they always have this picture that a red crab put it in. See, the other crab that you see is like dead different colour. It's mental.
I didn't get a fucking word of that.
No, I didn't.
Say it again, Lois. Say it again.
No, I'm not.
Stop and listen. Listen to
Love
Lois.
No, I'm not. I'm not speaking. I'm not repeating myself because of these two bastards.
I'm not saying nothing. She
I know,
said, Lois said there was different colours in the crabs. That's all I heard.
I didn't know you were fluent in Scottish.
Yes, he's getting there. I'm working real closely.
Let's make it a party. Yes, love a party.
Sarah
Brown
says
or
brown
red? Depends on which end, I suppose.
Will says what? Well, Bill
Black
says
to-
black to brown.
Black to brown, yeah.
Rita says
Harky, you wander.
she meant to say wanker there, but she's being polite.
Yeah, did you? Rita's this polite lady, isn't she?
Cheers, Rick.
It was a spelling typo.
Yeah, I think it was.
It's better known as pubic lice or in Scotland, public lice, because all the buggers have got them.
Lois, have you missed this?
I have that big English prick up there.
Oh God, have you missed Lois Parker?
Yeah.
I just can't wait for the Christmas party.
Oh,
We're going to the Christmas party. Is going to be in Scotland this year.
We're actually going to Scotland, aren't we, at some point this year?
Yeah.
Look out, low. Look out.
I'll see you fair tapping the hill. I'll be like, brothers, sisters, hello, my neighbours.
We are gonna be investigating and we are going to be drinking, but not maybe both together. But we are.
Or maybe we could.
Maybe we could.
Oh,
Maybe we could.
what an investigation!
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be good.
Go on one where we're just before you get too drunk that you can't do anything. Sort of do it like that, then maybe.
Yeah, can you imagine like holding the K2 up? Where's the spirit? Where the fuck is it?
Comatose.
Yeah.
Dan, you know what Dan will be doing? Is there anybody here that's English? Come on, loads of English died in Scotland. Where are you, you little?
I'll have to get Low to decipher the language for me.
Yeah.
Translate.
Wait a minute. I need to make a phone call. Hello?
It's like a bus.
Yeah, like Symbol Spooky 23. Yeah. That sounds good. That would be awesome.
Coming, that's coming.
Are you paying for it, Bill?
He's driving the RV. He's driving the RV.
He is driving the RV.
He's driving the
RV.
Oh.
He'll be counting down the days to when we leave. That's what he'll be doing.
Yeah.
It's funny how many people do that when we turn up, isn't it?
Well, we have got a friend coming, not next month, but the month after. So that's going to be interesting.
Ooh. Yeah. We're going to keep it on a low key though at the minute.
It's going to be quite exciting. Quite exciting stuff. Oh my yes.
The RV to hell, yes.
Shall we go to hell?
Yeah. There must be a hell in America, mustn't there? Somewhere called
There
hell.
is. There is.
I know
a
it's
hell,
in Germany. There's one in Germany.
Is there no like
something else? What's that, Low?
Is it not like what? Is it not like there's a graveyard in America that's quite haunted and it's known to be a gateway to hell?
There's one in Scotland.
I don't know.
I know
There's thousands of haunted graveyards in the States, though, aren't there?
Mm.
Where is hell in USA? Let's see what Google tells me.
Got to have your photo taken by the sign to hell, haven't you?
It's in hell. Hell is in Michigan.
Oh, okay. Is it spelled like the traditional way?
HELL. And there's also hell in California.
Oh, is there?
Ooh.
He says hell, Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan. Yeah.
There's a hell in California as well.
Oh, Eric says Wisconsin.
Oh, there's
I
one
don't know
in
if he means there's a
Wisconsin.
hell there, or Wisconsin is hell.
How many places are named hell? There's a hell in the Cayman Islands.
Isn't there
Oh,
one in
I didn't
Germany,
know
Viv?
that.
But I think it means something else.
Hell
And hell does
Michigan.
freeze over, apparently, there. I think of what Bill was saying.
I see. There's someone in your house.
US town named hell freezes over after being hit by a polar vortex.
Wow.
There you go.
Oh,
Wowza, wowza, wowza.
Yeah, so we can go to hell if we want to.
You go to hell. You could say that to somebody, couldn't you? Go to hell.
Yeah.
And then give them a map to there.
If somebody said to me, go to hell, I should say, which one and what's there?
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
know what state.
Michigan's up north. Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm,
Clint
see?
Eastwood painted.
I started you off now, Jane. I'm sorry.
Mm.
Michigan is up north, USA. North.
Yeah, north.
Be interesting.
We're all going to hell.
Yeah.
I live in hell. You could say that, can you? I live in hell if you live there. What
Same.
cool address that'd be?
You'd have to change your name by deed poll. Your name would
Oh,
be
yeah.
Demon from Hell.
Mr. Demon.
Mr. Demon.
Demon.
Mrs. Demon. Baby Demon. You'd have to do it. You would have to. It would be funny as F.
Thanks for the offer,
Let's
Eric.
see what I'm looking at.
I'd rather not see what you're looking at.
Do you fancy going for a trip to hell, Lois?
Oh God, I've already been there 1,000 times.
No, we're going to America.
I would.
That's where we are at the minute, isn't it? Hell.
Speak for yourself.
That's what this planet is at the minute. Well, people.
People.
Systems on it. Go to Alaska, nothing there, but cameramen, that's true. Oh, sorry, I'm reading that. What's that feedback coming from?
That's probably from Parker.
Not me.
Not me, sounded very indignant.
Every time I see you,
Do you want to fight?
I bend you up.
Like a pencil.
All I've got to say to you, Parker, is squeal for me, piggy, squeal.
Who?
I'm going to hog tie Parker and he's going to squeal.
Oh, yes.
I think he's a bit
Oh,
sadomasochistic, you know, because I reckon he loved all that sort of thing.
No.
You
pull down
kinky
his
bit.
pants and smack him on the back.
Oh, Pervy Parker.
Pervy Parker. That's his new handle.
Pervy
His new
Parker.
Pervy Parker. He's funny.
Pervy Parker's he got stalkers. Oh, bless you,
Oh.
Sarah. Thank you.
Oh, do you know, I must read that there. He would,
What did you read it, misread it for?
because the way it looked, and I was like, I'm in heaven watching my foursome, and I was like, what the fuck?
She's terrible.
Pure filth, that girl. Pure filth.
It's the two down there. It's the youngsters, Dan. It's the youngsters, Dan.
It is, yeah, it is the youngsters, it is.
Right, I'm going to open this up. So all
Yeah.
hell is about to let loose, Dan. Are you
Why?
ready?
Why?
So should we give people the opportunity to come on for 5 minutes? 5 minutes and let rip.
Yeah, go on.
Oh,
Let me,
let's do
5
it
minutes
for a
of
while.
time. Have we got a
Five.
thing? Have we got
Have we got a countdown?
Time?
Have you got a timer, Lois? Have you got Dan? Who's got a timer?
Yeah, I'll time
Hello,
it.
have you got one?
Yep, I'll put my phone timer on.
So when somebody comes on, you to start the stopwatch.
You're all allowed to come on to have a it doesn't matter if they can have a rip up what they want.
You can even
Yeah.
take this out of us. We don't care. 5
Oh, no,
minutes.
we
And-
don't.
And if you want to call Dan the biggest wanker in England, I don't mind. Carry on.
Join everybody else.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm putting the link up. We'll keep you in the waiting room and we'll get one person on at a time and just give you your.
I'll set my timer for the first person to come. Okay, that
Link has
sounds
gone
so
up.
wrong.
Link has gone up.
Cool.
It's going to be hard
gone
next,
up.
Lois. going to
Right,
be carnage.
I've got my finger on the trigger.
Yes, K2 Mia.
To me on your phone. Come on,
Hello,
come on,
spirits in the
roasters.
house.
I'm
Come
quite
on,
looking
You shit
forward
yourself
to
if somebody
it.
answers that.
I'm quite looking forward to next
Oh,
week.
we got Enigma
Very
in.
Okay.
interesting.
Somebody in the. Are you ready? I'm going to let them all come on.
Right.
Ready?
No.
3, 2, 1, go.
Way!
Hey!
Well, how you diddling?
5 minutes, my foot. I'll take over this show.
Hang on, we've got the cut off.
Yeah.
Ain't no 5 minutes. You cut me
I'm
off,
not
I'll be
touching
right
it
back
now.
home. And then when I am driving, you remember you cut me off at 5 minutes. I'm driving that on you.
What we do, Bill, when you're driving, if we want to shut you up, I'll pull the curtain.
When I'm driving, I'll be cutting you off in 5 minutes. Mhm.
You're
I'll be
looking
saying,
well.
okay, your turn's over. Climb up on the roof now.
You've lost weight.
No, you wait.
No, you've lost weight.
No, I have not.
You're looking really well. What have
He
you
does
done
look good.
that's different?
He does look
What have
good.
you done?
It's the red light that's doing it.
Oh, red light. Okay, let me
I
get
need
a
a red light.
Oh my god, I love that. I
But
love
I
your
have
room.
I have lost weight.
Have you not
You
seen it
look
before,
really
though?
I've lost about, according to the doctor, I've probably lost about 30 pounds in the last 6 months.
Oh, you look good.
Wow!
You're looking
Congratulations,
good, Bill.
you're good.
No, it's
Looking
called
good.
starvation. It's called starvation.
Yeah.
God!
The problem is, though, the part where I do want to lose weight, I can't get rid of it. It's called the Buddha belly.
I got
Yeah, I know the feeling.
But I found out what it is. I won't be able to get rid of it because it's herniated. It's a hernia. I can't get rid of it.
Oh, yes.
Because on my coffin jags, usually when I get on a bad coffin jag due to smoking and vaping and stuff like that, I would hint, Viv, I would get on a coffin jag, and that has now stretched the muscles. And the doc's already told me you can lose weight as much as you want to; it will be there.
Mm.
So I was like, oh well. But anyways, that's not part of my 5 minutes. So take that out. And
Start again, Lo.
that's
That's
not
four. That's four gone.
We're on 2 minutes. 2 minutes left.
well, unless
Go on,
it's
Bill.
somebody else,
What do you want to talk about?
unless it's somebody else comes on, I mean, I'll take their spot too. You know, hey,
No, you got 5 minutes.
Yeah.
you know.
Sorry,
But there again, you can always add on more than 5 people too. You know.
No, you can't. Not on this show. You can't.
Arthur, you don't know me too well, do you? You know, I am omnipresent.
Press like God.
I can and will be your worst nightmare. I've had
That's
practice.
brilliant. I
Believe me,
love
I've
it.
had practice.
Oh, that's
I
great.
love it.
Anyway, Bill, you're down to 30 seconds. What you got to say?
You're still good 2 minutes. Don't listen, Dan.
What am I going to say? Hey, how are y'all?
I mean, God's omnipresent, but I can always put my fingers in my ears.
What can you say? Anyways, but no, I just want to jump on. But hell is in Michigan, and hell does freeze over every year.
Every
Matter of
year.
Every year. Well, yeah, it's up north. They get snowstorms.
Oh, yeah. Michigan, yeah.
See,
So
you
how long-
forget you're in the UK. I'm in the United States. I know how
That is
weather
true.
operates.
You're in a continent.
How long is it going to take you to drive from where you are to hell?
Minute and a half.
In the RV.
Well, with others, I put it like this: with what all y'all talking about and everything, we're already looking at about a month.
Oh, heck, we might as well just stay there for 6 months, Dan.
I know.
I mean, because you're talking about Dan's wanting to go out to Tombstone and all that. I mean, we're talking about a big loop, and this not even hitting California. If you go out to the Cecil Motel,
Might as well get a green card.
so I mean, now we're talking now.
Well, there's 53 seconds left.
Somebody does not have their speaker turned off because I'm hearing myself coming back. And
Yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah.
And it was before I came on, also.
Yes, I thought I heard it.
What's
somebody
that?
doesn't know how to
Take
operate
the
back.
volume down a little bit on the phone. See if it works.
It's gone. Well, no.
Is that better?
Hello, testing. No, it's still there.
No, it's still there.
Or
Isn't
not
it?
as bad.
I'm plugged in.
Anyways, it don't matter. But actually, what we're talking about, going up to the sanitarium, up to Trans-Allegheny, and then you want to go to Wisconsin, and then we're looking
Hey,
at
Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
3 days in between these places.
Right, Bill, time's up.
They have to be
I've got a
questions.
question. I've got a question. Bill,
Now, this
Bill,
is not my time.
you need to adopt me so I can get my green card and come and live over there in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Well, won't you just get a work visa?
No, well, if you adopt me as your child, I've got family over there, then I can go and move it to Atlanta.
Well, slow down there, Bill.
You have them adopt you.
Slow down there, Bill. I don't want to work.
Well, no, you are working by investigating. You don't have
That's
to
true.
pay.
That's true.
True.
That's very true.
You're investigating
True.
for a show over in the UK.
Very true.
That's true.
And you can get a work visa to do you for 6 months or a year or whatever.
Yes, that's very true. I could say to them, it's going to take about 30 years research.
Possibly. But no, all kidding aside, though, you can get a work visa.
That'd be cool.
You don't have to get paid. You just got to you got to prove that you're doing it for like a show or something.
Oh, that's easy enough.
Oh, wow.
I still think Wild Bill and Mrs. Wild Bill should adopt me as their child.
Miss Melody, I put it like this: you couldn't afford us.
Adopt me, and then I can go to there, and then you can come here.
I can already come there, so it don't matter.
It's just say my dad's just arrived. I have to go and pick him up from the airport.
See, I've got passport. I've got a passport. I can come over there anyway, so it don't matter.
Five minutes up, isn't it, Lee?
So do what now, Parker?
I am indeed, Richard. A walking green card. I am indeed.
Yeah, work visa would be easier. But if you decided to come over here and stay permanently, that would be a green card.
That'd be cool.
Oh,
That would be a green
I'd love
card
to go to America.
until you could become a citizen by taking the test.
That'd be Lois. Lois would love that.
But you
definitely.
have to do that through
Jane.
you have to do that through immigrations.
All the time, Jane. All the time. I've been trying to get to Yorkshire for a long time.
But all you got to do is just get like a work visa instead of just a travel visa, which you can only stay for like a week or two. You get a work visa or something, or you can get a travel visa.
3 months on a travel
You
visa.
get a travel visa. Well, hey, for what we've got planned, we can do that within a month or so. So
Oh,
And
cool.
I mean, if you got a 3-month visa, you could stay over here. For 5 months. Parker's
5
saying
months.
5 months. Either Parker's saying 5 or else he's leaving. One of the
No, I
two.
was saying 5 minutes.
I know. It's all right. My timer's away. I did say, but they ignored me.
Parker's pushing it, isn't he?
He's always pushing it.
He's always pushing. He's a bit
What?
simple.
It is Parker then. It is no more.
Simple.
I don't hear it anymore. It is Parker.
Yeah, it is Parker.
It's Parker causing the confusion. What about his 5 minutes?
He's a bit simple, Parker is.
What about Parker? It is you that's got the echo in the background. It is you. Because when
You won't hear it soon.
when you turned your mic off, we did
No,
not
sir.
hear it no more. It is you. See, we don't hear it no more when you
Yes,
got
Jane,
your
that
mic.
sounds good.
And
That'd be awesome.
what about Parker's 5 minutes? He's been on for all longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah, Parker been on
him
for too
before you
long,
boot
Parker.
him.
Yeah.
Boot him
Trouble with
before you
Parker's
boot
like a really
me,
bad smell. You can't get rid of him.
Yeah, we got those problems over here too. It's called septic tanks.
The roast Parker.
Yeah, it's all right.
Anyway, but yeah, we to do everything. I mean, we could hit because Bill wants to go party in New Orleans. So that
I'd love to do that.
Well, see, we need to do that. We need to try to allocate maybe 3 days to New Orleans. When I say NOLA, that's New Orleans, Louisiana, NOLA. But we need to designate probably around 3 days to NOLA, because even though you just want to party,
Best way to
We
be.
are, Jane.
I want to take you to Marie Laveau's house.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
her
yeah.
motel.
Yes.
I want to. We got
I'll
to go. We got to go to the graveyards over there. We got to see the. We got to go by some of the voodoo shops over there, because I got to pick up a few new voodoo dolls. So I do need some.
Those graveyards are all buried above ground, aren't they? Because of the water table.
Well, yeah, all of them's above ground because of the if you start digging, you hit water.
Yeah, yeah.
So they have to be above ground, and they still get flooded sometimes thanks to the
Do
hurricane.
they?
Thanks to the hurricanes, yeah. It's called levees break, New Orleans floods, now the cemetery. But see, the thing is, though, they're in crypts, so they don't. The crypts get flooded, but the bodies don't go floating around. You know.
Oh, that's good.
Now that's more of like that would be more like South Georgia and places. Parker.
That's Parker.
What? Why do you think I'm not looking at the screen?
But anyways,
Did everybody understand that?
I'm going to forget about those two over there. I mean, I didn't have that Scottish talk, I tell you.
Sorry, Bill. Not towards you. It's that asshole that way.
Sounds like somebody's got something in their mouth and they can't talk.
Sucking on marbles.
Okay, marbles, that's nice. We'll go that route. Marbles. I was thinking eggplants. But anyways. And I'm being nice there. But
He is being nice.
Yeah.
I am being nice, but Viv did say 5 minutes per person. So
He's taken over the next person. We got nobody in the.
Is there anybody backstage? Is there anybody backstage?
No.
Okay.
For fuck's sake, somebody come on.
Somebody come on. Dan, remember, you're going to be stuck in my driving, Dan. See, Dan don't realize that he's poking the bear. You don't poke the bear.
Don't poke the bear.
When it's got your life in its hands, that's not a very nice thing to do, Dan.
That is true. I've got to be in an RV with the man for a month. So I better shut up.
Whatever, yes.
I better shut up.
But anyway, as I was saying though, Miss Bill, you want to do NOLA. So that's give about 3 days for that. Then we're going to come down around the coast. We'll go by Mobile, Alabama, where they had the first Mardi Gras. That's where Mardi Gras actually started. And then that way we can travel on down the coast, down around the Gulf, and go down to where y'all two want to go to, where the Carnies live. And the freaks live and all that kind of stuff.
That'd be cool.
So where they go during the wintertime. And then we need to come back up. And as we come back up from Florida, then that's when we will stop by Savannah, Georgia. The Dead Sea.
Yes. That's what I want to do. Savannah.
And then we can come back up. And we can come on back up the coast. And that way we can come back in through South Carolina to where the Lizard Man is.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And we can go by where the Lizard Man is. But I've got some, and we got to go to Roswell, New Mexico. But that's on the thing. That's a must. Area 51, and because we're going to see if I can ram that RV through Area 51.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Without getting shot.
And we're going to have Dan strapped to the front of it.
Take Jamie and put him in the front like the mascot.
Well, no, Dan's already been pressing his luck just recently.
Oh, I've pushed my luck a bit.
Last few minutes, he's been pressing his luck. So we're going to strap him to the front of the van. I'm going to show him how deers feel over here after they got shot.
strapped to the bonnet.
Yeah, strapped to the, as you would call it, strapped to the bonnet, right?
Or the hood.
I'm going to show you how deers feel after they get shot by the rednecks up there and being taken back to the butcher. I'm going to strap you across the bonnet.
We should just shoot him just for wearing that shirt.
I'll tell you what, you can't kill me with a bullet.
He'll bounce back.
12 layers of fabric over his face right down.
I don't use bullets. I use a piano G string.
Give me the 4 hours. Fuck's sake.
That's where that's where you get rid of about let's see, Probably about 20 pounds of useless weight.
Yes, the Royal Marines used to use them, didn't they? During the, I suppose a lot of their servicemen
We
did during the
used
war.
We even used them. I had
Yeah.
one. I had one coiled up that I kept in my pocket in the military. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, they're handy things,
G-string,
really.
and I'm not talking about the underwear G-string. We're talking
No.
G-string, the piano wire. Mhm. They will take away a head in less than so many seconds.
They're easy. Yeah, they cut straight through. You think they
Well,
only
the
cut through
hardest-
cheese?
The hardest part's getting through that damn backbone, though. That's the hard part. You got to hit that. You got to hit right where where the two vertebrae meet.
Vertebrae joins.
You know, it's really hard, but it's fun trying. But
I must have a go. I'm going to buy myself one of them piano wires now and hang out in the dark.
Oh, you can get them around over here. It's already got the loops made in them.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh,
Yeah, that's mine. Already had the loops made in them, so that when you pulled it, it didn't cut you. You know, they were already wrapped. Yeah, Parker and y'all too. Y'all keep going. If I me.
I'm like,
that's a
Hey,
great impression.
Viv, you got the control. Put Parker backstage. Show him how 5 minutes is.
Let's put it
Parker,
backstage
you had
for-
your 5 minutes. Bye-bye.
I can't do that to anyone.
Oh,
Yeah,
come
you
on, chicken. You can do it. You can do it, Viv.
I can do it.
Good. You put them back.
Oh, hang on.
You can bring them back on later on, but you know.
Rick, I'm not being funny. Do it, Lois.
Mm.
No, that's fine. Do it to her. She's up there been. I mean, we can't understand what she's saying anyway.
Wow.
Oh,
I mean, it's hard. I mean, I finally started understanding British and Welsh and that. This Northern Scottish stuff just ain't cutting it.
Teach him us.
When they got the
Lois.
mouth full of marbles.
yo,
Teach him a really good Scottish word.
do you really want me to?
Wanker.
Not filthy words.
Actually, that's. Oh, somebody just got muted. She muted herself.
Eh,
It ain't
I'm
gotta be
thinking, it's bogging,
Bogging. It's
Bogging.
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 Morgan.
spell that B-O-G-I-N.
B-O-D. It's B-O-D-G-I-N.
Boggin.
It's weird. Aye.
Boggin. But y'all don't, the D is silent, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Boggin.
Yeah.
Okay, now definition of boggin.
Dirty.
It's dirty.
What?
It's like,
It's a dirty word. Okay, boggin.
no,
Dirty.
no.
Dirty
It means you're
smells.
dirty. Like, smell.
It means
Oh, you're bogging.
You smell.
Uh-huh.
Smelly.
what is
Yes.
boggin?
Bogging.
You're smelly. It means you're smelly. You're a bit dirty.
Oh,
You're smelly.
over here we just say you stink.
Yeah.
We don't come up with no weird words for it. We just like, hey, you stink.
Yep.
Okay, the boggin means stink. Oh,
So yeah, you're bogging. So Parker,
Oh.
you're bogging.
like a septic tank.
Like a septic tank.
And you know what a
Yep.
septic tank, you know what a septic tank is?
Full
Yeah.
of shit.
You do know what it is?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
full of shite. And when they overflow, they smell really, really good in the
They
backyard.
do.
And it becomes all swampy with this black water and stuff. Woo! But you know, the grass is always greener over the septic tank.
Why?
It is. That is fact.
Because the
grass is
nutrients, I
always
suppose, coming out of the
greener over
crap.
septic tank. Huh?
Because of all the nutrients, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah, from fertilizer. Mm-hmm.
Like cemeteries, isn't it? I
And
remember
we
years
also-
ago, I had a.
And we also
I'd
have runoff. We have runoff over here in the United States. We have to have runoff lines where the overflow of liquid can go to leave the solids below. You can follow where the line goes by watching the grass because it's greener over the line. Also,
It's mad, you know. I used to have a house years ago over where I used to live in Enfield, and the garden was absolutely knackered. The lawn, there was no lawn. And so we decided to get it taken up. And the guy said, what we're going to do is I'm going to dig down, get some good earth, put it in, and then sprinkle it and see if we can get a lawn. So he come in with tons and tons of earth. This earth was like a rich brown colour, almost black in place. Put it down.
when you say rich over here, it's black. The earth is black.
Yeah, it seems like that. And anyway, he threw the grass seed on it. Literally within weeks, this thing was like amazing.
And you
And
wanted
then he came out. It was. Do you know what it was? I said to him, "Where'd you get the earth from?" He went, "Oh, he's my mate of mine. He went, he's a grave digger." So he said, "We got the earth from the cemetery,
Yeah.
and of course, it's got all the
nutrients and stuff.
yeah, and all that. And so it was like amazing grass.
like different places over here in the United States, like just north of Georgia, North Georgia and stuff. Well, North Georgia has actually got black soil. When you dig down, the soil is black.
Yeah, we've got some here like that, and bright red as well. We got here as well.
North Georgia, the North Georgia mountains grow some of the best hemp plants of anywhere in the world. Unfortunately, we don't see them; they get shipped out. But hey. But but if you really want to do your lawn good, find somebody who has a chicken farm.
Yes,
spread chicken manure.
Hello.
That is some of the best fertilizer you can get, but you gotta let it sit there for about a year first, though, because if it's fresh, it will burn your lawn up. It's so hot. But yeah, if you find somebody that does it, you get chicken manure and sprinkle it, and your grass will come back just as pretty. And
chicken crap's good, isn't it?
It is good. Chicken manure is fantastic.
Good.
But well, look, I think I've lived up to my 5 minutes.
Oh,
Really?
No, I don't know.
That's it, Parker. I was waiting for somebody else to say something besides Parker. I was,
you
but,
knew where it come from, though.
But nobody
Oh,
else
of course,
backstage.
you know where it's going to come from.
Backstage, huh?
But we'll
I don't have to go. Really.
We need to get right. We need to get Bill back on for another
proper
show.
Yeah, get him on the show proper, and we can have a.
Well, last night too. The other night too, we were also talking that they're wanting Mark and the Dark Water show wants to invite you two on, possibly depending on what it is. If it's a real serious type stuff, you and Dan. If it's serious, but also kind of about like the tour and all that kind of stuff, all three of us on.
Yeah.
At the same time, and just want us to talk and have a show with us on it, But
cool.
I know they're wanting to do that. So
I watched it the other night. It was an enjoyable show. I learned some stuff.
Which one the other night when just
the one that you were doing under Dark Mirror? You and who was the young guy?
Which one? We did one just the other night too. We did one over the weekend.
Oh, the night I watched the first one when you were talking.
We also did one Monday also.
We did the one I watched was conspiracies about the JFK and stuff like that.
That was over the weekend. You didn't see the one.
Show.
The Monday was supposed to be a conspiracy because it was supposed to have started 9:30 y'all's time with me on there, and then 10:30 Josh was going to come on and I was going to leave. It wound up, I was on there at 9:30 and I stayed on there until the end. And conspiracy, it was one of those times like when I used to be with HAPRC. We know who that is, right? Y'all know who HAPRC is, right? Haunted Antique Paranormal Research. When I was with them and I had Rantings of the Madman.
Hey, Terry.
Hey, Terry. But when I used to have my show, Rantings of the Madman, that's kind of how that was Monday night. It was
good show.
It was supposed to be about cryptids Monday night, but I don't think we ever hit. I think maybe cryptids was hit maybe one time. All the rest of it was just whatever happened. I mean, we talked about different TV shows. I even gave a plug for the U.S. tour, just stuff like that. So
cool.
It was just, it was a anything goes Monday night. But Saturday, when y'all came on and was watching, that was about the cryptids about Kennedy and all that kind of stuff. Right. But, what can I say?
No, I enjoyed it. It was good.
But it was enjoyable. It was fun, But like,
what was the young guy, Bill? Who was the young guy who was on it?
That's Josh. He's from over here in the United States. He has his own thing. It's called Through the Rabbit Hole. And
right.
He seems to be a nice guy. I'm not really that familiar with him. And
right. Okay.
I would have to talk to you and Viv personally.
Cool.
And there's just, anyways, it's he's a good guy. He seems to be a good guy. Matter of fact, I went ahead and printed him. He wants me to be on his show. I don't know why. all these people keep saying, "Well, Bill, will you come on our show?" It's like, why? Why do you want?
Well, you must come on ours soon.
Huh?
What
He
are
already
you doing
is.
next week?
What are you doing next week? Next
What are you
Wednesday?
doing next week, Bill? Wednesday.
Wednesday. Other than playing with myself, probably nothing.
Yeah, you don't just don't do it on the show, but we don't mind.
Well, if I do, you still wouldn't know it. You don't know I'm doing it right now, do you?
Well, that's two of us.
Hey guys, look, I've just got a message that we have a new subscriber to Simply Spooky on YouTube. So just
Oh,
welcome you and say
welcome.
to the Madhouse.
Welcome,
Who are they?
welcome.
Give a name. Who are they?
Yeah, who are they?
It
Dude?
doesn't say. Oh, Ned Druce. Ned
Oh,
Druce.
Ned.
Ned. Well,
I
hi,
wonder
Ned.
if that's
Hi,
is
Ned.
that
Welcome,
no a relation to Kelly, maybe?
Hello,
What?
Ned. And how are you? And how did you come upon this weird group?
We are odd. We're very, very odd.
That is the question. Is how did you luck out on finding this?
We are
Trust
very
me,
odd.
never go on Google and say, I feel lucky. You will find weird stuff. Believe me.
Hey.
But
Right.
Oh, it's Kelly.
Aye, that's what
Oh,
I've said. I said it's a relation to Kelly's, I'm sure.
Yeah, but if you got to say it in English,
Ned Drews Kelly. Okay.
hello,
Hello, Kelly. Ned Drews
you got to
Kelly.
say it in English.
Oh, I thought
I'll
it was-
say it in fucking French.
all I saw was a pussy cat.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's a cat.
See, there's pussy right there. Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
I
It is
call
funny.
I call them stir fry. Mm-hmm.
Cat called stir fry.
Yep. Well, actually, cats. I don't know. I mean, nothing against cats, but the only kind of cat I like is a cell cat. Does anybody know what okay, on Facebook, when you said you had your hand on it, well, that got my. I didn't say I had my hand on it. I said you don't know if I do or not because it's all.
There you go.
Below.
Sacred penis.
Oh, that looks like Mr. Pickle. I
Mr.
like
Pickle.
That looks like a pickle boat.
Is there a relation with Kelly? What that or
See, I've already forgot where I was going.
Sorry. I got my willy out and you all got excited.
smiling?
Ned Drews, the pussy. Me smiling.
You're smiling.
Yes, I smile about all sorts of things. I could have just passed gas and smiled.
That's me. I'm the expert at doing that.
Oh yeah, she's got a degree in it.
But God, yeah, my brain went on a Bahama cruise and left me standing at the damn curb again. What it was is I heard a word come out from up there and from over there, and that took my mind off of it because I was about to say something, and not you, Parker, above you.
Lois.
But more, yeah, I heard her say something, and it sounded like she dropped the F-bomb there for a second. It's what
She probably did.
It's what it sounded like. It sounded like she dropped the F-bomb, and that dropped my attention because I was going to say something, and maybe it's a good thing I didn't.
She says it to Dan a lot. She says, fuck you, Dan. That's what she says.
But everybody,
That's what it was.
That must have been a really good telekinesis because I didn't say a word.
You said it. You did say it. Because that's what
I didn't hear you say it.
You
I didn't
did
say
say it. You did. I heard the F you, and that's what got my attention right quick. Because it was that accent that I.
Oh no, that was earlier on when Dan was saying about speaking English.
She probably did, Willow. She probably did.
That was just a few minutes ago. That was just a few minutes ago. What it is you were saying stuff that you don't realize you were saying. You are thinking out loud. Don't do that. I do that all the time, and it gets me in trouble.
See, that's your first fatal flaw there, though, Bill. You said like Lois was thinking.
Think I shouldn't do something. I agree. I should not do anything I'm not used to. And thinking is something I'm not used to. You know.
Dan, you're
Yeah,
terrible.
I hit Wayne up on that one the other night on the Dark Mirror show. He said something, and I hit him up on it. Wayne, you shouldn't do something you're not used to. You should be thinking, But anyways,
Lois, you're getting censored.
no, she didn't get censored either. I heard it, and it wasn't ESP. And you know what ESP stands for, right?
ESP,
Yeah, ESP.
extra sensory perception.
Oh, excuse me.
No, it does not. I have ESP.
Extra sexual perversions.
Well,
Maybe.
okay, I've got it twice. I've got it 2 times then.
Some people call that lucky.
It's called extra stupid personality.
That'd be me then.
That's me. That's
That'd be me.
I'll admit to it. I've got it.
Yeah, me too. It's best way to be.
And hey, it makes the world go around a lot better.
Absolutely.
And laughing
Absolutely.
is the best medicine, and I keep people laughing all the time at just normal stuff that I do. And I tell you what, I am going to mute Parker myself.
Exactly.
I keep hearing myself in the background and everybody else in the background off of Parker's feed.
Well, your 5 minutes is up, so I'll send you the
Parker,
invoice.
really, it's really
We're going
Why is Lois got
into
picture of Jeremy York?
time now, so
Parker, you want me to tell you what you can do with that 5 minutes?
ciao.
Why has Lois got a picture of Jeremy York? I'm getting a very stalkerish feeling from that.
What
That's
now?
because she is Jeremy York.
Oh.
Who's Jeremy York?
That guy
Jeremy
there.
York's the guy is in charge of
I know
Things
who Jeremy
Network.
York is. I know who it is. I know who Jeremy
yeah,
is.
he's lovely, Jeremy. Jeremy's lovely.
Yeah,
isn't he?
he's in charge of Things Network.
That's the man.
Yeah.
That's the fella.
Yeah, I know who Jeremy is. Jeremy, I think, is kind of upset because I was supposed to go on their show and do a regular thing. And I'll be honest, like I was telling Mark the other night, is that I really don't want to have my own show, because if I do, I feel more obligated that I have to do it, whether it be weekly, monthly, or whatever. And I don't want that. And I more enjoy being on by being invited, because
You can chat to various different people. Yeah.
I get invited on a lot of stuff. I mean, I probably do about 3 or 4 lives a week. I'm just different places.
Yeah.
It is. And it's all not all of it is paranormal is the thing. But I mean, and see, I'm more happy of doing that because it changes things up for me. And there again, I've got platforms that's already told me that anytime I want to do a live show on my own, just let them know and they will put me in, and I can do my own live show anytime, as many times as I want.
That'd be cool.
So far,
if you're happy the way you are, why change it?
That's the way it is. I mean, I'm happy that way. And seeing each time the subject changes and stuff, and like I love coming on here because I love getting Viv laughing. But I know I can do that easy with Viv. I already know the buttons to push with her. So and and I mean, hell, if we really want to get started, all I gotta do is start talking about big hairy feet.
Big hairy feet.
Big hairy feet.
Been looking at Dan's big hairy feet.
I was thinking of Bigfoot. I was thinking of Bigfoot. And, and that's another thing too. If we do, I mean, when y'all do come over, if we do decide to try to do that Cecil Hotel thing, I want to start from Washington, because there's a gentleman. I know you know that person up there in the Midwestville that's real big with Bigfoot, the Bigfoot thing. But I want to travel on over to Washington to see a gentleman over there by the name of Bob Antone, who is big into the paranormal, also real big in Bigfoot.
Whoa, that's interesting. That's interesting.
So, I want to do that. And also, too, we got to be doing some sightseeing, too, because we got to go through Colorado to the Garden of the Gods and all that, which is the Grand Canyon and stuff. I mean, got to do a little bit of nice sightseeing. You got to
yeah.
and stuff, because it's just not all going to be paranormal.
No.
No.
It's
Exciting,
also
though.
going to be some fun too along
There's
the way.
going to be
you know?
some
Forward to it.
drinking in the jazz club in Nola.
Well, that's fine. I am
Oh,
the
yeah, man.
Okay, well, I am the designated driver. I do not drink.
I want
Okay.
to show my breasts and get free beads.
You'll
That's
be all right.
Mardi Gras, and I will bring you some beads, Dan.
That's
You can make
Jerry
me happy.
Springer. That's
Spring
Jerry
break.
Springer.
Actually, that's new. Actually, that's Mardi Gras.
It's New
Is it
Orleans.
Mardi Gras?
You've done
It
this.
looks cool.
That's in March. That's in March.
March.
You've already missed it.
I don't care. I just want to go to New Orleans and see it. It
But
looks,
we can
looks
get you,
beautiful.
we can still get you beads in New Orleans, though. We can still get you some beads.
Cool.
We can
Cool.
still
I got
get you
beads. Otherwise, I'll be unhappy.
And I'll be honest, I will get them for you if you won't show your breast. I'll make you a deal. I'll get you some beads if you
I
won't.
promise
show
not to show me breasts. The rest
I
of
mean,
me,
I'll get-
like,
I'll
my knob
get-
might hang out, but my breast won't be showing.
I'll give you a few dozen. I'll get you a few dozen beads if you won't show it. But yeah, I mean, there's going to be so much stuff to do and everything, though. I mean, it's going to be great. And by the way, Melody, as you call her, Miss Wild Bill will not be coming. She won't. I can tell
Oh,
you that.
bless her.
She won't do it.
Bless her.
She'd rather stay here for a month by herself in solitude and take a break from me. You know,
Oh,
that would be
God.
more of a vacation for her just to be away from me, you know. That's right. Nobody wants to see
No, they don't.
hairy nipples.
No, they don't, Eric, to be honest, to be fair.
You know.
I've seen Jamie's.
Oh, yeah, Jamie's, yeah.
Yeah.
James an alien. He's got about 10 of them.
And
Got web
nipples.
feet as well.
Web feet, yeah.
Now my half brother, God rest his soul, he passed away. He's got the mark of Satan. He's got the mark of the devil. He has 3.
Where did he have what the 360s or?
No, the 3 nipples.
Oh, did he have them? Did he?
He actually had 3 nipples.
That was quite.
Supposedly
That's actually quite well known, though, and quite a few people have had them over the years.
I know, but that's supposedly known as the mark of the devil, is having 3 nipples.
Right, guys, I'm gonna head off. Get
Yeah, I'm gonna have
prepared
to head
for
off
the
in a
motor,
minute.
and I'll catch you up later.
Yeah.
See you later,
Right,
Lo.
bye, guys.
Love you, Lo.
Bye, Lois.
Scared her off, Bill.
Yeah.
Now I'm working on you, Parker.
Mate, I'll still be here before you, pal.
You might be here after I'm gone, because I might be leaving you a few. Because I mean, my
Fight,
son's
fight,
already.
fight, fight, fight.
It will not happen, sunshine.
I got stir
Oh,
fried chicken. in there.
Eric's in the chat. Eric's in the chat.
Oh, Eric's
Oh,
coming
come on,
in.
Eric.
Eric.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to go as well, so I'll see you later.
See you later, Jay. Take it easy, brother. Love you, brother.
Love you, Parker.
Bye.
Peace,
Love you,
brother.
brother.
Later, Parker. I knew I'd get rid of him.
I don't want to see Jamie's hairy nipples either. So
Nobody wants to see Jamie's hairy nipples. All 10 of them.
But
Oh, God.
see, now I got rid of Parker and got rid of Lois. Now I'm not going to mess with Eric. He's being okay.
Yeah, Eric's good. Eric's a good
No,
man.
Eric hasn't given me a hard time. Those two did.
that's why.
Eric's a Viking. You know he's a berserker, don't you? Just don't mess with him.
The circus don't scare me. That just
He
means
does
that
me.
I bring that. That just
He
means I
scares
bring out.
me.
I just bring out a longer blade. That's all.
He scares me.
He's a berserker, no problem. That's when I bring out the shotgun. That way he can't get close enough to me.
Chantel's in the house.
Yeah, Chantel in the
Hey,
house.
Chantel.
Welcome, Chantel, you beautiful hot chick.
Well,
Right.
Chantel, you walked into hairy nipples, me having my hand on something,
The
and smiling.
usual stuff, Chantel. You sound like you're surprised when you're walking on stuff like that.
I
You
mean,
should always be walking in on it.
you just walked in on the normal stuff. On the
There's nothing normal on here.
That's all it was.
No.
Oh, what is
It
this
is-
brouhaha?
Oh.
Yeah, brouhaha. See, over here we have a
This
thing.
is boo.
Over here we got a group called the Fireside Theater, and they used to do a thing called Nick Danger, Third Eye. And Rocky Rococo was one of the characters on it. And Also, one of as you would come in, one of them would go, "What is this brouhaha?" Ha 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 ha. You know, and then they were talking about like Rocky Rococo would go, "Yes," and he's talking about a pickle in a bag, and talking
Did anyone
about
say pickle?
and that there was a dime in it, and that he could stop, that he could stop on a dime, and give back change. But yeah, it's Fireside Theater. You have to look them up. They're really good. They kind of remind you of a Monty Python type group,
Right.
But
We know the type. Oh.
they were more radio and album type stuff than what Monty was. I've got a third on my
What?
third eye. Oh, okay, good. Third what on your wrist?
Guys, I'm going to have to make a move, guys, because the phone's ringing out the thing. So what I'll do, I love you and leave you guys. Speak to you all later.
Yeah,
Well, that's the
Bye,
other one.
all.
That's the other one that was giving me a hard time. Bye,
I'm gone
Dad.
now. I'm gone now. It'll just be you. Just be you. Just
Bye,
be you two at the
Dad.
bottom on later.
Greetings, bye, Dan.
See you later, guys. Take it easy now. Have a good one.
yeah.
Before that's over, it's going to be
Everybody's leaving now.
going to be giving Eric pretty soon.
Oh dear.
What was that, Eric? I'm sorry, I walked on you.
I said
sorry.
everybody's leaving now.
It's
I know,
because
something
of
you
me.
did.
I'm getting rid of them.
Something you did. What's going on?
No, it's those that gave me a hard time are leaving in the order that they gave me a hard time. Lois gave it to me first. She left first. Then Parker gave it to me second. He left second. Dan gave it to me toward the end. Now Dan is gone. It's called, even though, I don't have the control, but I don't have the control to get them off the feed, but I do have the mind power to do it.
Yeah.
There you go.
And see, now she's leaving, but you didn't give me, I've got to take my daughter to the train station. Okay, Dan running scared. No, I think, Chantel. You cut people, Chantel? My kind of woman.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. Yes.
We're sort of coming towards the end of the show. We've sort of done just over a little over an hour. So normally our slot is an hour. So we've gone over, but we'll be back. Lois is on to the grave and back again tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, I believe. So there'll be another show.
That would be 3 o'clock my time. So I can come back on and cause more trouble.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
That would be good. Bill, what it would, since they're gone, though, what it is you'll have to slip me the link in my messenger. And
all right, yeah.
And then without them knowing, then I can pop on.
Cool.
And just go, and you thought you were going to get rid of me again, huh? Mm-hmm. Let's see how quick I can get rid of you this time. Only the ones that mess with Jay. Who is Jay?
Parker.
Oh, well, cut me, lady. Cut me. And make it bleed. I have a high tolerance for pain. Matter of fact, I love it. I love pain. Matter of fact, my motto used to be, hit me, beat me, take me home, and abuse me.
And send you to bed without your dinner.
Hey, I love it. I love a woman with a good whip. Mm-hmm.
This is funny, man.
Chantel, I'm not. Chantel, you would not realize how much truth is in that I just said. I'm not being funny.
See the blood on the curtains already.
I'm not being funny. I mean, I am a master in that kind of stuff. I have the leather. I have the leather tools in order to prove it. Also. But yes, I do love a good woman with a good paddle. I do. But see, the thing is, though, what is given is also received.
So you've got to be able to switch.
It goes both ways. Well, hey, a good master has to know and be a good sub. You can't be one without knowing the other. Yep, that's true. That's true. And you know what my favorite safe word, which it can never come up in it, is kumquat. Think about
It's
it.
not
How else
often
do
I
you-
don't have a response. She's laughing. She's speechless. She's speechless.
See, I got you, Chantel, on that one.
That's what happened.
But think about it. How many times would you use the word kumquat? Kumquat?
Never.
Never. So would that not be a good safe word for anything?
Yep.
That would be an excellent safe word.
She said that's her favourite word.
Kumquat. All right, you'd have to change it for you and go to eggplant. But yeah, kumquat is always that's the word I always use. See, and then my specialty is deprivation. I love that. You know what deprivation is?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Matter of fact, I used to have a nice little saltwater tank, the deprivation tank.
Really?
But I also got paid $200 an hour for my knowledge.
Wow.
But the word only works if they can spell it. Kumquat.
I'm not that hardcore. I'm sorry. I've got to, but there again, it's easy to spell if you really think about it. Sound it out, and it's pretty much easy. Think about how kumquat sounds, and then it's fairly easy to spell at that point. But some people like to use the word.
You didn't need to actually spell it, Derek.
What did she say?
She's trying to spell it out.
Cumquat. Kumquat.
What's the English version of spelling? Because the way we spell things is different from the way
Well, y'all different on everything, I tell you.
Yeah, you got the difference between proper English and American English.
Yeah, we do the proper English.
Some people spell kumquat with a K, and some spell it with a C.
Yeah, we spell it with a C over here.
So
now, actually, it's not proper English. It's called American English and the Queen's English.
Yep.
The Americans don't speak the Queen's English.
No, I said we got the American English, and then there's the Queen's English. That's the two different Englishes. American English and then the Queen's English.
But then we don't speak English live over here, but I don't even speak English.
Well, y'all do, but y'all did break it down. Well, y'all break it down into different dialects. It's English, but it's different dialects, which we have that over here too. But in general, it's English.
Yeah.
Then over here, you're Southern like me.
Yep.
But there again, though, I do not have a Southern accent. I don't. And I really don't. A matter of fact, I go up north and they ask me where I'm from. People even ask me where I'm from down here in the South. Because what it is I do not really have a true accent, period. Now, due to the tone of my voice, you would accept it as either being Southern or Texas, Western style. And that's just due to my tone and the roughness of my voice. But as far as a true accent, I really don't. And I pride myself in that because actually I'm Native American and that's where my accent is.
Yeah.
And I've learned it from, and then again, I have traveled a deal and I actually pick up a lot. Matter of fact, for a while, I came back over here to the United States with a British accent because I had spent like 3 years over in the UK and it kind of rubs off on you. But mine was more probably, it wasn't a proper English. Mine was more of a Cockney accent.
Yeah.
Mine was more Cockney, more slang because of where I was at. And well, London. I was in London. And then I was also in Ascot.
Yeah.
At
my neck of the woods.
Well, it used to be a girls' school there, but the company I worked for took it over, Palucius Corporation. And I was there, and I was also in Brecons. I was also in Madrid, Spain, because I spent a bunch of time over there with Palucius Corporation.
Wow.
Which what they do is they, cement, concrete. Pollucious is the company who made the kilns and the plants to make that stuff.
Oh, okay.
And that's who I worked with. Yeah. But as a design engineer. And you know what design engineer is? That is over here in the United States, that is a fancy word for a fancy fangled drafter.
Right.
Because instead of having, like most drafters, they have to look at something in order to change all this kind of stuff. They would give me a book or papers with just numbers and stuff on it and say, now draw it. And I would have to draw it just from what I was reading with no diagrams. I would be the one to make the diagrams from what they do. Well, that took a tangent. Chantel, when I am graced with being on a show, that can happen. Because, I mean, now the doctor told me this, and I thought it was fantastic. I loved it because it sounded dirty. I thought something was really great until he told me what it really meant. He told me that my mind vasculates. Now, don't that sound great? Vasculates.
That's a good word.
My mind vasculates. But you know what it means? It means that by the time my mouth starts talking, the brain has done gone to another subject.
Yeah, that's the way I am too.
And I just call it CRS disease. Can't remember shite.
I love that too.
And that's when I do talk about the Bahama cruise. Whenever I come up and go, yep, brain's done gone on another Bahama cruise and left me standing at the curb with the luggage. That means that the brain went somewhere else and left me there. Yep. Anyway.
Well, listen, guys, we're going to have to end it here because we are at half past the hour, where we've gone past half past the hour.
Man, I didn't even let Eric talk.
I know. Well, we're going to have to get Eric back. So,
Without me.
Eric, I'm just like talking to Eric because look how beautiful that man is.
I've seen Eric on a bunch of feeds. He's kind of like me. He's a feed hopper. I'm going to start calling you like me, Eric. You're a whore.
A para whore.
You're a show whore. A feed whore. But ain't it fun?
Right.
Isn't it fun though, Eric? It's fun.
Yeah, that's fun. I love eating on it.
So anyway, guys, we're back tomorrow. Lois is back tomorrow at 8:00. Friday as well.
Let's do what we said.
Friday Night Frighteners, I think, is a little bit later tomorrow night because they have a special guest joining them. And we have on Sunday night, we have Shadows and Lights Paranormal on 8:00. I don't know what the subject is she's going to be talking about there, but join Annette if you can on Sunday at 8:00. But from me, I'm going to say to everybody, thank you for coming on and saying hello and getting involved in the chat. We do appreciate it as normal. Thank you to Mr. Enigma, that is Wild Bill, that we love. Okay, and we'll get you again on soon, next week. Eric as well. We'll be with Eric on Tuesday on the Things Network at 7:00, talking about all things ghost tech. So that will be an interesting one. So I'm going to leave last words with you, Guy. With you guys.
Yeah, same thing. Peace.
Peace and light.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Boy.